Hey, welcome to True Yogi Yoga. Today's session is on limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are often rooted in ideas about ourselves that aren't true or based on reality. So in learning to relieve ourselves or free ourselves from these limiting beliefs, we can then explore our potential. I'm going to use a short poem before we start today by Veronica Tugalova. It's a quote, not a poem. We speak about losing our minds as if it is a bad thing. I say, lose your mind. Do it purposefully. Find out who you really are beyond your thoughts and beliefs. Lose your mind. Find your soul. So we're going to start in Tadasana. Feet hip distance apart. Raise all your toes. Spread them out wide. Place them back down again. Feel a gentle lift of your arches. And maybe notice the lower abdominals switching on as you do that. Lift the kneecaps gently, engage those thighs. Lengthen the tailbone to your heels and the belly button in towards the spine. Roll the shoulders up towards your ears and slot them down your back. Open your palms. Grow tall through the crown of your head. Close your eyes and take some deep breaths here. So expanding your torso with your inhale and relaxing and softening your edges with your exhale. Inhale to expand, blow up your torso like a balloon. And exhale to deflate. Feel your body in space. Inhale, draw energy into the body. Fill up from the base of the spine up to the top of the spine. And exhale, ground through your feet, through the earth energy. Inhale, energy, revitalizing your cells. Exhale, ground. Inhale, energy. Exhale, ground through the soles of your feet. With your next inhale, bring the arms up around the body slowly as you can, like they're moving through thick mud. And then when you get to the top, bring the palms together, interlace the fingers except your index finger. Keep that one poking up. And then with your next exhale, lean the arms over to the right-hand side. Press the left foot into the floor. So you stretch through the whole of the left side. Hip, ribs, shoulder. Great. Come back up through center. Inhale. And exhale over to the left-hand side. Plug the right foot in to the floor. Deep breath. Lovely. Rise back up through center. Maybe see if you can draw the arms backwards behind you a little. Lift the sternum. And then release your arms, bring them behind you, interlace your fingers, draw the shoulder blades together and the fists away as far as they'll go. Deep breath. Great. Release your arms and then take a few shoulder rolls. So just inhaling them up towards your ears and down the back. And then take those in the other direction too. So reverse your shoulder circles. Great. With your next inhale, sweep the arms up around the body once more. Bring the fingers so the palms are facing each other. Inhale. Then with an exhale, take the right hand forward, left hand back and bend the knees. Sweep them down towards the floor and back up. So taking these circles with the arms. Right hand forward, left hand back, swooping them round. Exhale. And then meet back at the top, and we'll take it the other way. So left hand forward, right hand back, bend the knees. So just circling in the opposite direction. Using your breath. Lovely. Come back up with the hands reaching up towards the sky. Here we're going to bend the knees and sit the hips down and back. So you've got the weight in the heels. Look down at your knees. You should be able to see your toes on the inside edge of them. Chair pose. Lengthen your tailbone. So find space in your vertebra. If it's tilting or tipping too much, just find that little sweet spot in the middle where you've got nice length through the lumbar spine. Gonna inhale and fire up, build energy in your fierce pose. And then exhale, bend the knees and bring the hands behind you. Lengthen the legs to wherever's comfortable. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Take 2 more here. And then come back up through your chair pose, hold it, build that fire, that strength in you. And then bend the knees, come all the way down to a forward fold, Uttanasana. Bend the knees as much as you want. Give the head a nod, give it a gentle shake. Let the upper back go. You can rest your belly against your thighs if it reaches. Be kind to the hams at this early stage in the practice. So keep those knees bent. And then with an inhale, lengthen the legs, bring your hands to your shins. Weight comes slightly forwards in the front of the feet. Lengthen the crown of the head from the tailbone. And then bring the hands to the mat. Step both feet back, plank position. You're welcome to have your knees up or down here. Your choice. Wrists under the shoulders. Zip up through the legs from the pelvis to the sternum. Lengthen the crown of the head from the heels. And then with your next exhale, drop the knees, hug the elbows close into the ribs, bring the chin and chest low. Inhale, rise up, low cobra. Hug your elbows close in. Top of the feet pressing down into the mat. Press the pelvis softly into the earth to find that lift. Exhale, peel down, tuck your toes, come up through the knees into downward facing dog. And here, just bend one knee then the other to ease into the backs of the legs. For this practice, deep breaths, keeping that nice long inhale and exhale. And then come into a sense of stillness in your downward dog. Externally rotate the upper arms, bend the knees as much as you need to really find that length in the spine. If your heels don't touch the floor, that's no probs. Press the hands and the feet into the mat and the thigh bones drawing back towards the heels. Great, bend your knees and then step the feet forwards into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold down over the legs. Inhale, bend your knees, keep the core strong and rise up with a flat back. Palms touch above the head. Exhale, the hands at heart center in Anjali Mudra. Release your palms. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back, plank position. Hold for a couple of breaths. Knees up or down, your choice. Fire up through the whole body. And then come down, knees, chest, chin, or if you'd like to take full chaturanga, go ahead. Inhale into your low cobra, or if it's okay on your lumbar spine and you feel no discomfort, then you can press into the arms for a high cobra. And peel back through the knees or through plank into downward facing dog. Deep breaths here. And then with your next inhale, bend the knees and step the feet between the hands, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, flat spine, rise up to standing. Exhale, the hands through your heart center. Release your palms. Inhale, sweep the arms up around the body. Take an exhale. And then root your left foot down into the mat. So really think about roots growing down through that left foot, plugging you in. And we're going to raise the right leg up in towards the chest. See how high it can go. With an exhale, sweep that leg behind you and bring the arms behind you too, like you're wearing a cape. Inhale, rise. Bring the knee up and the arms too. Exhale, sweep back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sweep back. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, come down through warrior three. So bring the body into a horizontal line. You can wear your arms like a cape or bring them to your heart center, your choice. If your left knee is bent, that's absolutely fine. Great. And then take your left hand down in front of you. If you want to use a block underneath your left hand here, then go ahead. And it's a good idea to really stack that hand underneath the shoulder. Going to raise the right arm up and open the right hip to the side. Flex that back foot. Half moon. Great, then bend the left knee, step the right foot back and sweep up into warrior two. So front foot facing forwards, back foot sideways. Having the heel to arch or heel to heel is often a good alignment, but see what feels right for you. You want the hips to be opening in line with the long edge of your mat. Gaze over that front middle finger. Nice bend in that left knee. Flip the front palm, take the back hand down the back of the leg, reverse your warrior. Float back up and then bring the forearm to the thigh and extend the right arm up alongside the right ear. If you'd like to take a bind here, then do go ahead if that's in your practice. And you want to take a bind, go ahead. If not, then stay put. This is a really great opening, lengthening posture. Think about the crown of the head and the heel, the line of energy shooting through. If you're in your bind, start to come out. And with an inhale, we're going to float back up through warrior two. Windmill the hands down to the mat and step back plank position. Take a deep breath in plank. And then come down, knees, chest, chin, or full chaturanga. Inhale into low cobra, high cobra, or up dog. Exhale, push the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Deep breaths in down dog. Then raise your right leg up and back. Keep the toes pointing down to the floor. Exhale, step the right foot through the hands, rise up high lunge. So keep the ball of the foot, of the back foot on the floor. Scissor the hips, right knee over the right ankle. Deep breath, inhale. And then exhale, lean the body forwards for arrow. So keep the belly off the thigh. And then bring the hands to the mat in front of you. You can bend this front knee as much as you want and kick the back leg up off the mat, only as high as feels comfortable for you. Think about the chest drawing towards your shin. Again, just doesn't matter how high that leg is. Great, and then we're going to bend the right knee and take the left leg behind it as if we're coming to squat, then shoot it back up. And one more time, come down, shoot it back up. And then this time we're going to come all the way down to seated with that knee behind the right. So you're now in a Lord of the Fish position. The right foot is on the outside edge of the left thigh. Raise the arms up and then wrap the left arm around the right knee and take the right hand behind you. Press the fingertips into the floor, lengthen the crown of your head away from your tailbone and gaze over your right shoulder. Deep breaths here. And draw the belly in towards the spine. Lovely. Come back through center. Bring your hands in front of you. Lean forwards. Press into the right foot and lift the left leg up and back. And then bring the left foot next to the right. Fold down into your Uttanasana. And then bend the knees, sit the hips back and rise up into Utkatasana, chair pose. Lengthen the tailbone. Weight in the back of the heels. Inhale, exhale, sweep back. Inhale to rise, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, come up through your chair pose. And then lengthen the legs, bring the palms to touch above the head. And exhale the hands through your heart center. Release your palms. Maybe give the wrists a twirl in one direction then the other. And we'll take it to the other side. So root that right foot down into the floor. Raise the arms up. Draw the belly in towards the spine. And then lift the left knee into the chest. With an exhale, sweep the foot behind you and the arms too. Inhale, lengthen, bring that knee in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Great. We're going to inhale and then come down through Warrior 3. So use your core. It really doesn't matter if you're wobbling or if you come out and come back in. Remember, yoga's a journey. So just play with it. And the more we push our limitations and our boundaries and see what we're capable of, the more we prove ourselves that we can do much more than we thought we were capable of. Bring the right hand down underneath the right shoulder. Lift the left hip up to open that hip and raise the left arm. Half moon. Do grab your block here if you want to. And then bend the right knee and step back. Warrior 2. Deep breaths. Gaze over that front middle finger. If you gaze down at your right knee, you should be able to see your big toe on the inside edge. And then flip the front palm and take the back hand down the back of the leg, reverse. Float back up through center, bring the forearm to the thigh, lengthen the left arm up alongside the left ear. And if you'd like to here, take a bind, then go for it. Great. If you're in your bind, come out and then float back into your Warrior 2. Windmill the hands down to the mat. Step back, plank position. Deep breath here. And we're going to take the right leg and sweep it up to the outside edge of your right elbow. You can do this on your knees as well. Step it back and then take the left leg up to your left elbow. Step back and then come down, knees, chest, chin, or full chaturanga. Inhale into your back bend and exhale, push up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breaths. And then raise your left leg up and back with your next inhale. And exhale, take the left foot through the hands. Inhale, sweep up, high lunge. Check in with your alignment. If your back knee's bent, that's totally fine. Just think about shooting energy out the sole of your back foot. Left knee over the left ankle. Left hip back, right hip forwards. And then lean the body over that front thigh, one nice long line. Then bring the hands to the mat in front of you and shoot the right leg up and back. Bring your chest towards your shin. Again, go easy. Great, bend your left knee and take the right foot behind it as if you're going to squat, and then shoot it back up again. Exhale, lower, inhale, lift, and then this time exhale, lower all the way down, bring the right leg behind the left. Raise the arms up, and exhale, take the right arm around the left leg. Press the left fingertips into the floor. Rise up through the crown of your head. And exhale, gaze over your left shoulder. Inhaling to lengthen and exhaling to turn. Think of the twist coming from your belly button. Great. Gaze back to the front. Bring the hands in front of you. Press them into the floor. Lift the right leg up and back. And then take that foot next to the left. Cascade the body down over the legs. Take a couple of breaths here in your forward fold, Uttanasana. If you feel like you want to lengthen the legs here, then please do. Great, and then bend your knees, sit the hips down towards the heel, make yourself into a tiny ball. And then we're going to sit back onto the hips, and if it's comfortable for you, take a couple of rock and rolls along the spine. If not, you can stay in seated, and we'll meet you there. We're going to come into Navasana. Boat pose. So next time you come up, see if you can come up and stay up there. You can have the shins parallel to the ceiling, lengthen the spine, chest towards the thighs, or keep the legs straight if you'd rather. Gaze over the toes, deep breath. And then bring your body into a cross-legged position, so come to seated. Bring the hands on the knees. You're welcome to find a mudra with the thumb and the index finger touching. Lengthen the crown of the head away from the tailbone and soften your shoulders down the back. Close your eyes. Check in with your breath, your pulse. Feel your roots, your seat, your foundation in contact with the mat, representing the earth energy, plugging you in, providing nutrients, nourishment, strength, stability. And then bring your attention to your spine. Rising up through the spine, this energy, through the crown of your head, endless potential. Feel any kinetic energy in the body, any subtle sensations, tingling, heat, fizzing, pulsing, anything you feel. Just check in. Great. Bring your hands to touch at your heart center in Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, big sigh through the mouth. I'm going to close with our poem once more, so just let the words wash over you as you sit there and breathe. We speak about losing our minds as if it's a bad thing. I say, lose your mind. Do it purposefully. Find out who you really are beyond your thoughts and beliefs. Lose your mind. Find your soul. Take one more deep inhale through the nose. Exhale completely through the mouth. Bow your head to your hands. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in this yoga session. I hope you enjoyed it, and I very much look forward to seeing you again. If you liked this session, please subscribe to my channel. It's completely free, and it means that you get to stay in the loop and check out the next video that comes along. And please also like and comment if you can. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.